Backrooms follows a therapist who must venture into an extra-dimensional liminal maze of empty office rooms to save her patient who accidentally disappeared into the strange reality. Along the way, she discovers the terrifying creatures lurking within and the strange science behind the vanishings. That's pretty much all I can say without giving any spoilers. I feel like I was the only one who wasn't excited for this movie. Everyone on TikTok, on YouTube, even my friends were hyping this movie up, but I was always the one that was a little bit cautious about this. I'm like, okay, if I hype it up too much, it's gonna probably disappoint me. There's a few exceptions, like Obsession. I hate to bring that up in a Backrooms review, but this movie is nowhere near Obsession. People thought that it was going to be better than Obsession. People thought that it was going to be right there up with Obsession. And I can confidently say, before I get into my review, that is not the case. Obsession clears this shit. Oh, and sorry about my light. It's a very ugly shade of yellow right now, but it's like the only yellow that will show up on my camera. It's one of those lights where you can change the color, and I went through multiple shades of yellow, and they just looked white. And this is the only one that gives you like that dingy sort of Backrooms yellow. Although in real life, it's like a neon green. So I don't know why it's showing up like this, but it's the only one, and it's really ugly. I'm sorry. I also want to say, before going into my positives, that I have not seen Kane Parsons' Backroom YouTube series. I've heard about it, of course. I grew up with it. I just never really watched it. I have played a few games, Backroom games, and I don't know, I just kind of thought that they were boring. So really, I went into this with like no expectations. If anything, negative expectations, if that's even a thing. I was low-key shitting on this movie before going in, and that probably altered my viewing experience, so I don't know. I'm sorry if this is biased, but this is what I personally think, and if you don't agree with me, it is what it is. Film is subjective. I did enjoy this movie for the most part, but it hits a certain point, and then it just lost me. But starting off with my positives, both main actors are absolutely incredible here. Honestly, Oscar-worthy performances. Do I think they're going to win anything? No. Do I think they're going to be nominated? No. But if they were, I wouldn't be mad, because I genuinely think that they were really, really, really good. I also really love that this movie does not rely on jump scares. It builds and builds the tension and loneliness and dread of these backrooms, and it might be the most stressed out I've been in a theater this year so far. The found footage parts in this movie are genuinely scary. My heart was racing. The opening scene really sets the tone for this movie, but man, does it drop off after that. It's kind of like Passenger in a sense, because the opening is so good, but then the rest of the movie is kind of mid. But then there is another found footage part, like 30, maybe 45 minutes in, and it's also really good too. My heart was fucking pounding during that. I feel like if this movie was entirely found footage, or at least had a few more found footage parts, I would have liked this movie better. And that's crazy for me to say, because if you know me, I'm not a fan of found footage at all. Shelby Oaks was kind of like this a little bit. It was part found footage, part modern filmmaking, and I kind of thought it was a little bit weird. Like, I feel like if it was entirely found footage, this is for Shelby Oaks, if it was entirely found footage, it would have been better. I think the modern filmmaking mixed with it, it doesn't mix. It's like water and oil. And the sound design is also really good in this movie. Like, you have the humming from the lights in the back rooms, and then you have like footsteps. You can hear the entity in the background, but we don't see it. It's very, very eerie. And the soundtrack, too, it is very spot on to the Backrooms. Very eerie sounding music. I loved it. And the last positive I want to talk about is the set design. They literally remade the Backrooms in real life, and it is beautiful. The first time we get in there, it's wonderful. It's wonderful to look at. Although, you can tell something is off. Every single room we go in, it's perfectly capturing the feel of the Backrooms, and it really is unlike anything I've seen before. Now here we are at my negatives, starting off with the entire third act of this movie. Once we get to a dinner scene, and I'm not going to spoil anything, but there is a dinner scene in this movie, and everything after that is going to be extremely divisive. Personally, I thought that it was a little bit goofy. I didn't like it very much. This film drags heavily in, like, the middle and some exploration scenes, And definitely the third act, it drags. I feel like this movie goes on for way too long. If it could have cut down like, say 15 minutes, I think it would have been maybe better. But yeah, no, it drags, and I don't know. I keep talking about that third act. It lost me. As soon as we get to that dinner scene, it fucking lost me, and I'm like, all right, wrap this shit up. I'm ready for it to be over. And to be completely honest with you, that's really the only thing I can think of right now for negatives. It's just that the third act is not good. And you know, when leaving a movie, you should be like, oh yeah, that ending was awesome. And for this movie specifically, I feel like it was good to start, and it just increasingly got worse, and then the end is the worst part, and that's probably not what you want when writing a movie. This is a incredible directorial debut. Kane Parsons, this 20-year-old director, really did something that I feel like a lot of people couldn't do as a teenager. I did not hate this movie by any means. I just thought that it left me confused, and I don't even really know what to say. And you know what? I guess you could argue that the movie did its job then, because I am very confused, and I need answers. So I'm hoping that we get a Backrooms 2 soon, so that things that I have questions for will be answered. But Backrooms, have you seen it, have you not? If you have, let me know what you thought about it down below. I need to know if I'm in the minority on not liking the movie that much. It's not bad, but it's really not that good. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and I'll see y'all in my next video.